Seniors, reclaim your strength. The ultimate guide to fighting muscle loss after 50. Muscle loss, sarcopenia, is not an inevitable part of aging. It can be prevented, slowed, or even reversed through strategic nutrition and lifestyle changes. This article will guide seniors and caregivers through science-backed foods, habits, and mindset shifts that preserve independence and vitality. The morning you wake up powerless. Picture this. You wake up to the soft light of dawn filtering through the curtains. Birds are chirping outside. It's just another day, until you try to sit up. Your arms tremble under your weight. Your legs feel like jelly. You reach for your glass of water on the nightstand, but your hand shakes uncontrollably. Panic sets in. What's happening to me? There's no pain, no fever, no injury, just weakness and confusion, because this isn't something you saw coming. It crept in slowly, silently, like a thief in the night. This is the face of sarcopenia, the silent muscle thief that steals strength, mobility, and independence from millions of seniors every year. And here's the truth. It doesn't have to be this way. For decades, we've accepted muscle loss as a natural part of growing older. Wrinkles? Fine. Slower reflexes? Expected. But losing the ability to stand without wobbling, to carry groceries, or to get out of a chair without assistance. That's not normal aging. That's sarcopenia, and it's one of the most dangerous health issues facing seniors today. Sarcopenia isn't dramatic. It doesn't announce itself with pain or inflammation. It works quietly, dismantling muscle fiber by fiber, until one day, you realize you're not the same person you used to be. According to Harvard Medical School, adults over 60 can lose up to 33% of their muscle mass, even if they eat well and feel healthy. And the decline often begins as early as age 50. Let's talk about what happens when muscle slips away. Falls and fractures. Weaker muscles mean less stability. One misstep can lead to a devastating fall, and possibly a broken hip, a hospital stay, or worse. Loss of independence. Simple tasks like climbing stairs, carrying laundry, or opening a jar become impossible. Suddenly, you need help doing things you used to do effortlessly. Slower recovery. When you're weaker, your body takes longer to heal. Illnesses hit harder. Surgeries take longer to recover from. Increased risk of chronic illness. Low muscle mass is linked to higher rates of heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Emotional toll. Feeling powerless is heartbreaking. Seniors often describe feeling like a burden or watching their quality of life slip away piece by piece. This isn't just about physical decline. It's about losing your freedom, dignity, and joy. Why doctors don't talk about it? Here's a frustrating truth. Many seniors go years, sometimes decades, without hearing the word sarcopenia from their doctor. Why? Because it doesn't show up on standard blood tests. There's no red flag in your lab results. It sneaks in unnoticed, unless someone is specifically looking for it. Doctors are trained to treat diseases, not slow, invisible declines in function. So when you say, "I feel weaker," they might chalk it up to age, stress, or poor sleep. But this is a medical issue. And now, the World Health Organization officially recognizes sarcopenia as a disease. That means it's time to start treating it seriously. Let me tell you a story. A recent study followed a group of seniors over 70 who were already experiencing signs of muscle loss. They didn't lift weights. They didn't follow extreme diets. They simply made one change to their diet. After 6 weeks, 91% of them had regained significant muscle mass. Yes, you read that right, 91%. This wasn't magic. It was science. Strategic nutrition. Food is medicine. And that's what this article is all about. We'll walk you through the 9 most powerful foods that can help you protect and rebuild muscle, even if you're over 80. These aren't miracle cures. They're simple, accessible foods that work together to nourish your body, reduce inflammation, and fuel muscle repair. You'll learn how each food supports muscle health, backed by research and expert insights. By the end of this journey, you'll know exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and why it matters. More importantly, you'll regain control of your strength, your mobility, and your future. You deserve to live a life full of energy, strength, and independence, no matter your age. This article is your invitation to take action, to reclaim your power, to refuse to let muscle loss define your golden years. Because the truth is, your strength is still within reach, and the key to unlocking it may already be sitting in your kitchen. So, Are you ready to begin? Let's dive into the first muscle-saving food, brown rice, and discover how this humble grain can be a game-changer for your muscle health. As we close this chapter, take a moment to imagine something different, a future where you wake up not feeling weak and confused, but strong, where standing up is effortless, where carrying your morning cup of coffee doesn't make your hands shake, where walking to the mailbox or playing with your grandchild isn't just possible, it's easy. That future is not out of reach. Sarcopenia may be silent, but now you're no longer silent about it. You've opened your eyes to what's happening inside your body. And knowledge is power, the kind of power that lets you fight back. In the next chapter, we'll begin our journey into the foods that can turn the tide, starting with one of the most underrated muscle-preserving heroes, brown rice. It might surprise you, but sometimes the answer lies in the simplest things we already have in our kitchens. Because strength doesn't come from a pill. It comes from what you choose to eat today, so you can live fully tomorrow. Let's keep going. The forgotten grain that fuels strength. There's something deeply comforting about the smell of rice cooking on the stove, that soft, nutty aroma filling the kitchen. For many seniors, it's a familiar comfort food, a staple from their younger years. But here's what most don't realize. Not all rice is created equal. White rice. It's like empty calories in a fluffy package. Stripped of its bran and germ, it loses most of its nutrients, fiber, and staying power. What's left behind is mostly starch, quick energy that spikes your blood sugar and crashes just as fast. But brown rice? Brown rice is different. It's not just a side dish. It's a muscle-preserving powerhouse hiding in plain sight. And if you're over 50, or even better, over 70, this humble grain could be one of the best tools in your fight against muscle loss. Why your muscles need carbs, yes, even at 80. Let's clear up a common myth right now. Carbohydrates are not the enemy. In fact, when it comes to preserving muscle strength as we age, carbs, especially complex ones like those found in brown rice, are your secret weapon. Think of your muscles like a car engine. They need fuel to run. Without enough energy, they start to sputter. And when you're older, your body becomes less efficient at converting protein into muscle without adequate energy support. That's where brown rice steps in. Unlike sugary snacks or refined grains that give you a quick burst of energy followed by a crash, brown rice delivers long-lasting fuel. Its complex carbohydrates break down slowly, giving your body a steady stream of glucose, the preferred energy source for your muscles. This slow-burning energy is especially important for seniors who may struggle with fatigue or weakness during the day. By choosing brown rice instead of white, you're giving your muscles the sustained power they need to keep moving, lifting, and living independently. Blood sugar balance equals muscle stability. Here's another truth most doctors won't tell you. Unstable blood sugar doesn't just affect your diabetes risk, it affects your muscles. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes throughout the day, your energy levels follow suit. One minute you feel okay, the next you're shaky, weak, or too tired to do anything. Over time, these fluctuations can lead to chronic fatigue and muscle weakness, even if you're eating enough protein. Enter brown rice again. Because it's high in fiber and complex carbs, brown rice helps stabilize your blood sugar naturally. No more wild swings between hyperactivity and exhaustion. Just smooth, steady energy, exactly what your muscles need to function at their best. For seniors dealing with sarcopenia, this kind of stability isn't just helpful, it's essential. More than just calories, a nutrient powerhouse. You might think of brown rice as just a grain, but dig deeper and you'll find it's packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that work together to protect and rebuild your muscles. Let's break it down. Small blue diamond magnesium, the muscle mineral. Magnesium plays a starring role in muscle contraction and relaxation. It helps nerves send signals to your muscles, keeps your heart beating strong, and prevents cramps and spasms. As we age, magnesium deficiencies become more common, and symptoms include muscle weakness, tremors, and fatigue. Brown rice is a natural source of magnesium, helping you stay strong and stable. Small blue diamond B vitamins, the energy boosters. Brown rice contains several B vitamins, including B1, thiamine, B3, niacin, and B6, all critical for energy production and nerve health. These vitamins help convert the food you eat into usable energy, support brain function, and maintain proper muscle coordination. Low B vitamin levels have been linked to muscle weakness and balance issues in seniors. Small blue diamond fiber, the gut-muscle connection. Did you know your gut and your muscles are connected? Healthy digestion is key to absorbing the nutrients your muscles need. Fiber-rich foods like brown rice promote good gut bacteria, improve digestion, and reduce inflammation, all of which support stronger muscles. Real people, real results. Meet Martha, 74, from Arizona. She used to love gardening, planting flowers, tending her vegetable patch, walking her dog around the neighborhood. But over the past few years, she noticed her legs felt heavier. She got tired faster. Climbing stairs became a chore. She thought it was just part of getting older. Then she started swapping out white rice for brown rice. At first, it was just once a week, with stir-fries or stews. Then twice. Soon, she added other whole grains and lean proteins. Within 6 weeks, she noticed a difference. I had more energy, she told me. I didn't feel so sluggish after meals. And I could walk longer without my legs giving out. Her doctor was surprised at her improved blood work, lower inflammation markers, better blood sugar control. Martha wasn't just feeling stronger, she was stronger. Stories like Martha's are becoming more common as seniors discover the power of nutrition in fighting muscle loss. How to make brown rice part of your daily routine. The great thing about brown rice? It's easy to add to your diet. You don't need to overhaul your entire meal plan overnight. Start small. Here are some simple ways to enjoy brown rice daily. Swap it in. Replace white rice with brown rice in your favorite dishes, stir-fries, soups, casseroles. Meal prep. Cook a big batch on Sunday and use it throughout the week in salads, bowls, or as a base for grilled chicken or fish. Add flavor. Toss cooked brown rice with olive oil, herbs, garlic, or lemon juice for extra taste. Try new recipes. Experiment with pilafs, stuffed peppers, or rice pudding made with almond milk and cinnamon. Aim for at least 2 to 3 servings per week, ideally paired with lean protein and vegetables for a complete, muscle-supporting meal. The bigger picture, nutrition is your superpower. Brown rice alone won't reverse muscle loss completely. But when combined with other muscle-saving foods like quinoa, walnuts, blueberries, and fatty fish, it becomes part of a powerful strategy to reclaim your strength. This isn't about living longer. It's about living stronger. It's about being able to carry your groceries, play with your grandkids, take a walk without fear, and wake up each morning feeling energized instead of exhausted. And it starts with making smart choices, one bite at a time. You might never have thought of brown rice as a hero, but now you know better. This humble grain, often overlooked in favor of its processed cousin, white rice, holds the key to steady energy, stable blood sugar, and sustained muscle strength, all things seniors need more than ever. Choosing brown rice isn't just a small change. It's a powerful declaration that you refuse to let muscle loss define your life. That you're ready to reclaim your energy, your balance, and your independence. And the best part? You don't have to do it alone. Every step you take, every bowl of brown rice you cook, every meal you plan with intention, brings you closer to a stronger version of yourself. Not someday, today. In the next chapter, we'll introduce you to another unsung hero of muscle health, quinoa, the complete protein powerhouse. Together, these foods form the foundation of a diet that doesn't just feed your body, it fuels your strength. Quinoa, the complete protein powerhouse. The ancient grain that builds modern strength. There's a reason quinoa has been called the mother grain by the ancient Incas. It wasn't just food, it was fuel. A sacred crop grown high in the Andes, revered for its power to build strength, endurance, and vitality. Warriors carried it into battle. Farmers relied on it to sustain them through long days under the sun. And now, science is rediscovering what these ancient cultures already knew. Quinoa isn't just healthy, it's muscle-building magic. For seniors over 50, especially those struggling with weakness, fatigue, or difficulty staying active, quinoa might be the missing piece of the puzzle. Because unlike most plant-based foods, quinoa contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a rare, complete protein source. That means your body gets everything it needs to repair and rebuild muscle, naturally, gently, and without side effects. Why seniors need more protein, not less. Let's address a dangerous myth that's been circulating for decades. Older adults need less protein. Wrong. The truth? Seniors actually need more protein than younger adults, not less, to maintain muscle mass, strength, and independence. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at turning protein into muscle. This process, known as muscle protein synthesis, starts to slow down after 50, sometimes dramatically. So even if you're eating what you think is enough protein, your muscles might not be getting what they truly need. That's where quinoa comes in. Unlike many grains that are low in protein or incomplete in amino acid profile, quinoa delivers a full package of muscle-building nutrients in every bite. With about 8 grams of protein per cooked cup, quinoa outperforms brown rice, oats, barley, and even some animal proteins when considering bioavailability and digestive ease. This makes it an ideal addition to any senior's diet, especially those who may struggle with chewing, digesting, or absorbing heavy meats. How quinoa rebuilds muscle from within. Imagine your muscles like a brick wall. Each brick represents a muscle fiber. Over time, due to aging, poor nutrition, or inactivity, some of those bricks start to crumble. To rebuild them, your body needs the right materials, specifically amino acids, the building blocks of protein. But here's the catch. Your body can only make 11 of the 20 amino acids it needs. The other 9 must come from food, and this is where quinoa shines. It's one of the few plant-based foods that gives your body everything it needs to rebuild muscle tissue, including leucine, the muscle growth trigger, isoleucine and valine, support energy and endurance. Lysine helps repair tissues and absorb calcium. Methionine supports liver function and detoxification. Phenylalanine aids brain function and mood regulation. Threonine, important for collagen and elastin production. Tryptophan regulates sleep and appetite. Histidine supports immune function and nerve health. Arginine improves circulation and muscle recovery. Together, these amino acids work like a well-trained construction crew, repairing damage, reinforcing structure, and restoring strength. And because quinoa is easy to digest and gentle on the stomach, your body can put these amino acids to work faster. No bloating, discomfort, or sluggishness afterward. The blood sugar secret most doctors miss. Here's something most doctors don't tell their older patients. Unstable blood sugar doesn't just affect your diabetes risk, it affects your muscles too. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes throughout the day, your energy levels follow. One minute you feel okay, the next you're shaky, weak, or too tired to do anything. Over time, these fluctuations can lead to chronic fatigue and muscle weakness, even if you're eating enough protein. Enter quinoa again. Because it's high in both fiber and protein, quinoa helps stabilize your blood sugar naturally. No more wild swings between hyperactivity and exhaustion. Just smooth, steady energy. Exactly what your muscles need to function at their best. For seniors dealing with sarcopenia, this kind of stability isn't just helpful, it's essential. More than just protein, a nutrient powerhouse. You might think of quinoa as just a grain, but dig deeper and you'll find it's packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that work together to protect and rebuild your muscles. Let's break it down. Small blue diamond magnesium, the muscle mineral. Magnesium plays a starring role in muscle contraction and relaxation. It helps nerves send signals to your muscles, keeps your heart beating strong, and prevents cramps and spasms. As we age, magnesium deficiencies become more common, and symptoms include muscle weakness, tremors, and fatigue. Quinoa is a natural source of magnesium, helping you stay strong and stable. Small blue diamond iron, oxygen's best friend. Iron is critical for carrying oxygen to your muscles. Without enough iron, your muscles can't get the oxygen they need to perform, leading to weakness, shortness of breath, and fatigue. Quinoa is a great source of non-heme iron, which is easier on the system than the iron found in red meat, especially for seniors with sensitive digestion. Small blue diamond B vitamins, the energy boosters. Quinoa contains several B vitamins, including B2, riboflavin, B6, and folate, all critical for energy production and nerve health. These vitamins help convert the food you eat into usable energy, support brain function, and maintain proper muscle coordination. Low B vitamin levels have been linked to muscle weakness and balance issues in seniors. Small blue diamond fiber, the gut-muscle connection. Did you know your gut and your muscles are connected? Healthy digestion is key to absorbing the nutrients your muscles need. Fiber-rich foods like quinoa promote good gut bacteria, improve digestion, and reduce inflammation, all of which support stronger muscles. Real people, real results. Meet Evelyn, 71, from Colorado. She used to love hiking with her husband, but over the years, she noticed her legs felt heavier. She got tired faster. Climbing stairs became a chore. She thought it was just part of getting older. Then she started adding quinoa to her meals, once a week at first, then twice. She mixed it into soups, made quinoa salads, and even tried a quinoa breakfast bowl with Greek yogurt and berries. Within 6 weeks, she noticed a difference. I had more stamina, she told me. I didn't feel so drained after walks. I could carry my groceries without needing to stop. Her doctor was surprised at her improved blood work, lower inflammation markers, better blood sugar control. Evelyn wasn't just feeling stronger, she was stronger. Stories like Evelyn's are becoming more common as seniors discover the power of nutrition in fighting muscle loss. How to make quinoa part of your daily routine. The great thing about quinoa? It's incredibly versatile. You don't need to overhaul your entire meal plan overnight. Start small. Here are some simple ways to enjoy quinoa daily. Swap it in. Replace white rice or pasta with quinoa in your favorite dishes, stir-fries, stews, or casseroles. Meal prep. Cook a big batch on Sunday and use it throughout the week in salads, bowls, or as a base for grilled chicken or fish. Add flavor. Toss cooked quinoa with olive oil, herbs, garlic, or lemon juice for extra taste. Try new recipes. Experiment with quinoa porridge, stuffed peppers, or quinoa burgers. Aim for at least 2 to 3 servings per week, ideally paired with lean protein and vegetables for a complete, muscle-supporting meal. The bigger picture. Nutrition is your superpower. Quinoa alone won't reverse muscle loss completely, but when combined with other muscle-saving foods like brown rice, walnuts, blueberries, and fatty fish, it becomes part of a powerful strategy to reclaim your strength. This isn't about living longer, it's about living stronger. It's about being able to carry your groceries, play with your grandkids, take a walk without fear, and wake up each morning feeling energized instead of exhausted. And it starts with making smart choices, one bite at a time. As we wrap up this chapter, take a moment to reflect. What if the key to stronger muscles wasn't hidden in some expensive supplement or complicated routine? What if it was sitting quietly in your pantry all along? Quinoa may look like just another grain, but for seniors fighting muscle loss, it's nothing short of a nutritional miracle. A complete protein, a blood sugar stabilizer, a gut-friendly fiber source, and most importantly, a powerful ally in your daily battle against weakness and fatigue. Choosing quinoa isn't just about changing what's on your plate. It's about changing how you feel when you get out of bed, how easily you move through your day, how confidently you walk down the stairs or carry your morning coffee without trembling hands. It's about giving your body what it truly needs, not just to survive, but to thrive. And the best part? You don't have to eat pounds of meat or drink protein shakes you can't stand. You simply need to make smarter choices, one bowl of quinoa at a time. In the next chapter, we'll introduce you to another mighty warrior in the fight against sarcopenia, walnuts, nature's anti-inflammatory muscle shield. These tiny nuts pack a powerful punch, and once you understand how they work, you'll never underestimate them again. So keep going. Your strongest days are still ahead, and we're right here with you every step of the way.